Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Come Deliverance with me, Verax, a sleeping Teresa, a grumpy old man, Pebbles, Henry, and Matt. Hope you're all doing well. Apologies for missing last episode. It just completely slipped my mind because I was looking into Morrowind mods and it just suddenly there was no time to record. And so, my fault, I do apologise. Last episode we did really well. We got a whole load of stuff.
Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
This way. Quick recap. So the Helpmaster Fairfar thing is what we're going to do now. Camping out of beer, we did that. Herbalist, we need some mint. I think we got everything else. The physician from the monastery. We got the pitch. Yeah, we got the beer, we got the pitch. We need 3 more mint and then go back to a herbalist to do that. And then the physician and helping Master Fairfar with this engineer, build a trebuchet, are both at Sasau. We have health and energy, nourishment, it's a little bit down, but still, that's okay. Food's not really a problem. And so all we've got to do pretty much is head into Sasau, buy some mint, and go up here, go to the monastery, go to 2 people in there, and then we sorted. Let's just fast travel to Sasau. Because there's little point doing anything else. We'll probably run into some trouble along the way. I might, if it looks like a decent fight, I might take it, honestly. The only thing that was missing out of the last episode was no combat. So we're going to get into a fight here. 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 We're going to get straight through. Alright, fair enough. That was the only thing that was missing of all the awesomeness that happened. We get there at 10 o'clock in the morning, so we should be able to find a herbalist fairly easily. Let's open. There's a whole lot of stuff around here. Grocer. Trader will probably have one. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff behind this though. And you might have
My
some men.
respects to you.
Oh, there we go.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Konrad Kieser?
What, that old fool? The one who spends his time poring over old books instead of at the tavern? He's all locked away at the custodian's house. That's the big place in the courtyard by the monastery.
Thanks very much.
Farewell.
Just the one. Game, you're such a troll. You are such a troll.
Come closer, mistress. Take a look at this rare crystal found in the cave.
Fine, we'll go to the trader. just want to have one as well. So, oh, mint's not very plentiful in these parts. Oh, really? I'm honoured.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Ah, close enough. Close enough. Yay! Right, we need... Oh, I might as well buy it all. No, because it'll clutter my inventory. We need 2 more. Hooray! We've got enough mint. Now we can go back to the herbalist, right? I guess that's what I've got to do. How are we doing for energy now? 25. Yeah, I could do with a bit of... Well, I got some food for you, I believe.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love.
Ew. I'm not going to give you that anymore. We'll get rid of that. I have some dried trout. There you go. I guess that's good. Let's drop this deer because it doesn't look very healthy anymore. A lot of it as well. So that died for nothing. Oh dear. What'd you get there? Where were you? Just looked down there and you weren't there.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I got anything to sell? Hearing him, no, okay. Not really. A couple of ornate cups and that, but nothing too pressing. Oh, the monastery. You know what? I have some great times. I had some fantastic memories made there at the monastery. Brilliant. We'll do the engineer first, since we know where he is. Ah! 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 Now, Mr. Guard, you gonna let me in? We're out the scribe.
Oh, come on. What are you trying on here?
Fine.
Dave!
What?
What the...
Okay.
You thought I wouldn't find out? You didn't return the relic.
But I... Oh, bugger.
Oh.
How could you do that?
Eh.
It's because of people like you that they won't let decent folk in.
I only have the vaguest of memories. Oh, what's happening now? It's good that he remembered,
Oh, what are you trying on here?
because I didn't. But now what's going on? Okay. I'm glad Henry didn't, you know, remember either. I didn't. Doesn't sound like we've actually left the area yet.
Come on. What are you trying on here?
Like it's loading something, but it doesn't know why it's going to load. So while we watch this black screen of death, how y'all doing? How's life and stuff? Trying times out there, but I hope you're keeping safe. Gonna take one day at a time. Not doing anything, is it? I'll tab out and I'll pause the recording for a second and just see if it does anything. Oh. Hello.
Give up.
Right, well this is what I'm reduced to. Okay? So, yeah, people have noticed my bad behaviour. Alright, so, I mean, I can't get past the dude, okay?
Come here, Lily.
I can't get past him. I can't put the relic back. I think because the time allowance to do that is over. And surprise, surprise, even putting the limit back, the relic back apparently is buggy as well. Surprisingly enough, tried this a couple of times and it just freezes when you talk to him. It tries to load a new area but doesn't. It freezes, so you can't get past him. So I've heard about killing him, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to kill the guard because I can't put the relic back even now, and if I talk to him, it bugs out. So I'm going to try and kill him because this is immersive. It's why I can't love the game. I can't love it because of this stuff right here.
Don't move a finger. Come here, Lily Liver.
Kinda hoping I'll get away with this somehow. I'm not sure how I will. Please don't. No one have seen. Please, no one have seen. They've seen, haven't they? They have so seen. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna get away with it. Maybe I'm gonna get away with it. Let's. Of course, it is still. Oh, it's still very hard. Maybe you'll have a lock though. You'd have a key, not a lock. Key. Key. Oh, well, trunk key. That's not what I want, is it? I still can't get in. No. Let's grab him and put him with the chickens. So in order to get to this stage, I had to reload the game, of course, but I had to reload it from the start where we started the episode. So I had to fast travel to Sasau. Met some bandits, tried to avoid them, didn't, but they were only poorly armed, so got past them. Met some other bandits, tried to avoid them. You're going to attack me, aren't you? You're going to find him straight away. Dead person, alright. I've got away with it. I found another ambush, tried to avoid it. 86% chance of getting away with it. Of avoiding it and got into a fight. Died, had to reload, do this again. Came back, tried to do the reload. I'm in a private area. Don't honestly care. That didn't work, so I had to reload, do the journey again, save the game, which I know I should have done before. And rather than try it again, I went back and down and see if I could put the bowl back, because I had to Google what the frickin' relic was, and it's that bowl. Hi.
Get going.
Going. Ah, okay. And then I found out I couldn't do that. And then, so I thought I was freaking kill him.
Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you
Hello, Brian.
startled me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Hello, Brian. How are you? Okay, we got the house key now.
Sir, Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fayfar? Tobias Fayfar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why?
Why can't you leave?
The guard?
That's a long story.
Not a problem.
I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bettelern Castle.
They locked you up in Bettlern.
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They leave me to my own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
And why are you here in Sasau?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
Right, let's
What is it you're working on, sir?
do this.
Belli Fortis, a great book of war machines and weapons, my opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets of my great work. Mark my words. One day, our whole world will be run by machines and inventions not yet dreamed of.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Any day now they'll plough our fields and milk our cattle.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle. Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I want to?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave because I gave my word I'd help with the building of the monastery here.
Yep.
And my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Who do you work for here?
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed the work details with Carol, the monastery's master builder.
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all, the defence of the province is at stake.
I realize that, but Sassar Monastery has always kept its neutrality. What's more, the abbot isn't here at present, and without his permission, Carol won't be persuaded. But I might have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could copy the abbot's seal and signature on our own document.
That's a curiously interesting idea.
My inventiveness has many applications. I could be back here before the abbot, so he won't even know I was gone.
What if we don't want to? See, if I say I get I'll have to sneak. I don't do sneaking that well, game. I'm not a sneaky character. What if we put this? What's the way around this? What's the alternative?
I don't want to play tricks. I'll try to think of another way. You really can't come with me right away?
Damn.
Well,
I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's, but that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
I'll try and find some way of getting you out of here.
Look here, I don't want any trouble. You better talk to Corral, the master builder.
is it Carol or Corral? Okay. I got the key to this house now.
That gravedigger has taken his time. He should have been here long ago.
Well, we got away with it. We got there. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know how much of my garbled speech that we got through there, but this was a pain in the ass, basically. So, yeah, he's in here. It's you. Corral? No one really knows.
God save. What can I do for you?
I need some help from Master Conrad.
Then go and talk to him.
The thing is, he's already agreed, but he'd have to go to Talmberg.
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery, and we pay him a pile of coin for every day he spends here.
Could try that.
Conrad would only have to leave for a few days. Surely you can manage without him for a short while.
We might, if he didn't get himself killed there. I've given my answer. No. He stays here until the abbot says otherwise, and the abbot isn't here at the moment.
Supposing I compensated you for his brief absence, perhaps with some coin?
What use would coin be to me if the monastery roof collapses? Then I'd be the one having to pay compensation.
Alright, there's no way
But
of
the conquest of Talmberg is more important for the province.
convincing him.
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your lord. Sassau's always been neutral. Anyway, I take my orders directly from the abbot.
Thank you for your invaluable assistance.
You're welcome.
May God reward you in kind.
Okay.
Take care now.
Yeah, thank you, I will. So we can't do it by talking to him. Arrange for Conrad to leave the construction site and head townburg. So gotta do this, but steal his commission or make sure he's short of money for wages. Were to run out of money for wages, it would be easy to persuade him to... But how to go about it? Beat him at dice, which he's very fond of playing, or simply rob him? Simply rob him. Yes, of course. No option for dice, but maybe that's some other time. You know, maybe that's when he's at the inn or something. Alright, so that B is definitely pointing to him, which is, come on. Short of money on wages, okay. So A is pointing maybe up there, just so I can gauge. What to do. That easy? Okay, if they make it that easy, then fair enough, I guess. Like Henry was like, well, I don't want to rob him. It's like, well, you either rob him or you trick him. Okay. I did the thing, Brian. The thing is with using Brian Blessed as a voice actor, like he's everyone loves the guy. He's amazing. But you know it's Brian Blessed, you know, like in Warhammer Total War 2, when you get Gotrek, it's Brian Blessed. When this guy, it's Brian Blessed. You know it's Brian he plays Brian Blessed. That's the only problem with doing it, is that you know it's him. So, but I mean, you know, I can see why people do it, because the guy's awesome, but let's go and talk to Brian Blessed, because that's who he is.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I've got that commission.
Oh, shh.
Not so loud, for heaven's sake. Show it here.
There you go.
The very thing. Go to the Sasau scribe and say to him, the fox isn't half as clever as he thinks. Then he'll do as you ask.
Is that a password?
Just so. He insists on it. Don't forget to repeat it verbatim and aloud. Then all you have to do is take the new document to Carol and tell him a messenger brought it.
All right.
But most importantly, do it quickly and put the commission back immediately. Carol's no fool. If he can't find it, he'll put 2 and 2 together when you bring him the new document, and the game will be up.
Well, I've got nothing else to do, so let's do it now. Oh, and don't forget, don't worry, I've got the wine. The wine, the mint. Fine. It's currently like 8 o'clock in the morning, and the game makes me think about wine.
Yeah.
Driving me to drink. The scribe. Alright, so he's in town, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so finally we got somewhere. We got somewhere eventually. I'm pleased about that. Pleased. Happy. Good. Hooray. It's all gets to the stage though, I'm like, I don't get how I do the quest, I just want to get it done. When the game pulls stuff like that loading screen. Because if Henry like got arrested or did something like that, and you know I'd have gone with it, because I did forget to put the relic back, and it wasn't apparently like Well, I mean, doing that in itself was buggy because if you moved the mouse just a little bit while you were putting it back, then it would disappear and I don't know. But anyway, it wouldn't. It didn't. I couldn't do it anyway, so. Where are you going? It was just yet another little annoyance that I had to deal with the game to described like one of these, isn't it? Is this one actually? That's the armor. Okay. There he is.
God be with you, Henry.
No, it's the bailiff. Where the hell is the scribe? Oh, there! The fox is in the rabbit hole.
Humble greetings. How may I serve you?
I have a message for you.
Gonna give me a choice now, isn't it? I knew it. The fox isn't half as clever as he thinks.
The fox isn't half as clever as it thinks.
What?
Fox. The fox is clever? The password?
The password about the fox?
Joke, isn't it?
What in heaven's name are you
Joke.
blabbering about?
Conrad Keyser sent me.
Why the hell didn't you say so?
That sod. He deliberately lied to me to make me look stupid.
Well, never mind. What do you want?
See, that's...
I've got this document
Brilliant.
here, and I need to have a different one drawn up with the same signature and seal.
So Conrad is still up to his old tricks. Give him my greetings. Let's see it then. All right. Give me an hour. And I hope I won't have problems on your account. Good luck to you.
In an hour. Okay. I'll just wait now. So yeah, I mean that it's so frustrating because the game is like amazing when it's amazing, and then it has like freaking buggy loading screens and all this stuff, and it's like, stop being so bad when you're so good. Ah, it's so frustrating. Alright, sit down first. You're supposed to stand up when someone comes in, not sit down. Bloody rude.
Is it done?
Here you are. And pass on my best to the old dragon. Farewell.
I do like how they made you do that password thing, and you remembered it, but it doesn't matter what you say, it's
Good
all...
men, good wives, come have a look. Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine meat. Onions and leaves.
And again, it's another thing in Sasau that's frankly pissed me off. It's this place. It is cursed. Frickin' hate Sasau. I hate the monastery. I've hated every quest that's been here, as far as I remember. I hate it all. Hate Rapita. Hate the monastery. Hate the stupid relic thing. Hated finding that goddamn skull. It's just, I hate it all. They all suck. Do I have to do this in any order? Because... no, I'm going to put this thing back. I'm going to put it back. This way! He's outside eating lunch when it's raining. Don't mind me. Plenty of places to sit in here, but no. Yes, sit outside. Carol's permission. Guessing the one's a quest item. Forged leaves of license. Okay, there we go. Don't mind me. Everything perfectly normal here.
Yeah.
He's gone. They've cleared up the murder. It's good of them. Okay, we've done it. We did it.
You really can't come with me right away?
Damn. I'd like to...
Oh, I've got to talk to Carol about it. I see.
Look.
That makes sense. I happen to have,
A messenger brought a dispatch for you.
To the hand of charge.
Yeah.
To give assistance. Permission to leave Sasau? How very convenient for you.
Isn't it?
The hand of fate.
We'll see what fate brings. I have an authorization letter of my own from the abbot, and if your letter of patent is fake, you'll be in trouble. Come with me. God be with you.
Yeah, put that back first. Alright, I did this right. I'm a clever boy. Good. No, nothing telling me I'm in the wrong area. That's good. Well?
Well, it goes against the grain, but the seal and signature are genuine.
Shut up, Mutt. So, we're cool?
So Conrad may leave?
He can. The letter of patent is genuine, and when the abbot commands...
Wonderful. I'll tell him.
Goodbye.
Now, you know what? I remember seeing Brian Blessed in the opening credits. It says, "I'm Brian Blessed," doesn't it? And then he never showed up, and I was like, a bit curious about that. But now he's here, so it's all good.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus,
Oh,
I knew
no.
this day would come.
What? Who is... Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door. Not now.
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me.
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sasau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kostelitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night.
That'd be me.
My God, there are signs someone was trying to force the door.
That'd be me as well.
They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course.
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
Shout for the assassin at midnight. Well, at least you've got a guard. Oh. Oh. Time for some food, I think. Yeah. Okay. Ah, look at that. Isn't that handy? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. That's not the place you want to eat from. Right. Well, let's go and hide. Hello, horse. How is horse? You good? You doing good, horse? Good horse. So I can go. Yeah, watch for Dyke outside his house, but also find out more about Pei-chan. It was at the tavern. So let's go and do that.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Come on, get the. Here we go. Okay. There's only one tavern, as far as I know. If it's pointing me towards it. It's not. Oh, I gotta do the physician thing as well. Alright, hang on.
Yeah.
There's another thing to do as well, while we... You know, and when I'm sure Sasau's cursed, and when it gets its claws in you, it won't let you leave. So you got to get this guy. Ah, but in order to get him, you've got to do this. And then after you've done this, you've got to do that. Yes, you'll never leave our town. I know who we're going to. It's you.
I heard you and Pavel of Colleen gave a donation to Sasau. It's a pity you didn't think of us.
A while ago.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
That was a while ago.
I've come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in. God is testing us all. So what is it you need?
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people. I'm to ask if the monastery might send someone to help.
These are tragic times. Fortunately, I've only a
There we
little
go.
left to do here, so I'll gather my things and set off for Talmberg.
Thank you, Father. May God reward you 1,000 times.
That's better. That's good. Okay. That was easy. Why couldn't it all be that easy? Well, then again, it'd be boring, I know, but you know what I mean. Right, let's check out the tavern anyway. This is the only thing we need to do. We've got all the... Let me just confirm. We've got all the mint, so I need to take that back to a herbalist. Apart from that... And I guess it's the same herbalist. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? But she's like near... Where is she? I just want to have a look. She's like there, isn't she? Maybe I could go to any of them now. Maybe I can go to that one. does seem like I should go to that one though, because she's the one who told me about it. But she should get the money for it. Just not to make any difference whatsoever. But wait a minute. Yeah, this way. What are we doing? Okay, I went the wrong way. It's okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Like a glove. Ask him if he's heard of anyone.
Pour me one.
Beg your pardon?
God bless. Can I help you?
Yeah.
Would there be a master pay car here by any chance?
But of course. What's your business with him?
What does he look like?
Oh, he's easy to spot. If I had clothes like his, I'd sell them and live happy on the takings.
Hmm.
What kind of man is he?
People like him well enough. And as for me, well, half my profits are his doing.
Why's he come here?
Why so inquisitive?
My master's thinking about a trade he proposed, so I'm asking around to see if he can be trusted.
He's a decent man. He pays his debts and he's certainly no cheapskate. They say he trades in cloth.
Thank you.
God be with you.
Ask about a bit more.
God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
I'm just...
Do you know anything about a master pay car?
Of course. I played dice with him at the inn. A decent man.
Those dice? Okay. Updated, it's not complete, is it? Find out more about him.
God grant you health. Good night.
Thanks very much.
Do you know anything about a master pay car?
Of course. I've played dice with him a few times at the inn. A decent man.
Should be working.
God bless.
One beer.
Must be really drunk. I can understand that.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you know anything about a master pay car?
I'm afraid not.
Oh. Well, not everyone's going to know him, are they? There he is.
One beer.
Let's ask about him right in front of him, because that'll be amusing.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Do you know anything about a master pay car?
I'm afraid not.
No? I mean, you're sat right across the table from him. That's a bit rude, isn't it? We could talk to him, couldn't we?
Good God, you look terrible.
Ah.
Did someone attack you?
Well, actually, yes.
Pour me one.
Right then. Go on then.
One ale over here, please.
Good health to you.
Very much. Nice hat.
Would you be master pay car?
I would. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Henry, of Skalitz.
And what do you want from me, Henry of Skalitz?
Yes.
To ask why you've come to Sasau.
An interrogation, then, I see. On business, of course.
And who is it you're doing business with?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead? My trade partners are my own private concern.
Right, that'll be everything.
As the master instructs. May the Lord watch over you.
Hmm. Hmm.
God save you.
Do you know anything about...
Certainly. Oh, they say he's come to do some trading. At least that's what Peter reckoned. Says he diced with him at the inn. Good luck, then.
Can warn him off then, can I?
Do you know anything about a master?
Of course. I've played
I don't think I will. I think I'm going to wait for the assassin. What time is it?
Hey.
Alright. Watch out for the assassin at midnight. So we got a couple hours. So what I think we should do is get a place to rest here. Wait until about 10ish, then go up there and hide.
Can I sleep?
Hi. For how long?
Just the... Here you go.
Take care.
Because there might be nothing. You know, or it might be a misunderstanding, or, you know, however. I don't know. Sleep until about there. Our energy's fine, but if we're going to be up all night waiting for an assassin, we need to get some kip now, don't we? And this is a save as well, so it's also a good thing to do. Left the door open. Okay. Feed the dog.
Look what I've got.
Oh yeah. Ah! Okay. I will drop this meat again. Clear night, nice and bright. Makes it alright. For a bit of assassin hunting. I know it doesn't rhyme, but... Moo. Yay! Yep. Okay, that might do actually. Yeah, you hide here in this tree. So now, is this going to be a hide in a certain place and press E? Or is it going to be a just hide? I can hide here. Watch out for the assassin at midnight. I don't think I did this. Find out more about him. Seems like a really good place to hide. Okay. Well, we did save it just now, didn't we? So... And it could all be a misunderstanding. He seems alright, but I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to go in there saying, no, stay away from him, because they could aggravate the situation. I mean, there's no guard there now. I like how he's ranting in there. It seems like a good place to be, this. It's pitch black, can't see a thing. Barely see the dog and it's right there, so... Surely we're well hidden enough, despite me being like in full armor. I mean, look at this place. I'd rather not take my armor off. Midnight now. So any minute now, something might happen. Now it could be that nothing happens. Do a save anyway. I'm now drunk. Probably not the best way to be. I like how I can see that, but the dog's just there, just like quite happily sat there, yawning and sat there. It's, you know, because I'm sat here. We're just chilling. Now he's going to go to sleep. That's really good. Well, it's midnight now. This is the only way in. So it makes sense. That's where I should be looking. Oh, I'm seeing something moving on the map. You see that? Not on the map, the compass. It though. That's a DLC quest marker. Still ranting in there. Ranting at midnight. I can't zoom into where. Okay, it's new DLC quest. Yeah, right there. It's weird though. I wish the subtitles wouldn't disappear as soon as I try and look at them. That might be it, you know. We did save. Definitely some movement going on out there. Oh, hello. Body over there. Yep. Okay, so it wasn't that I was right to wait. I've lost them. Yeah, I know. You just stay here, Matt. Stay here. Well, let's go over and should we rush them? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I've got you. You can't get away from me.
What? What are you talking about?
Silence. For God's sake, I caught you in the middle of an assassination attempt.
Assassination? What are you on about?
You told me to my face you were here purely for business, that Master Keezer had no reason to fear you, and then I catch you sneaking up to his door.
Keezer? He's living here in the monastery.
Well, yes. Right here in this house. What's your business here?
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spices, and I've come to realise how he's been cheating me repeatedly. The dispute's been running for a while and still has legs. So I wanted my money back, that's all. I've no quarrel with Conrad.
All right. I suppose I'll have to take your word for it. But stop creeping around here at night and trying to break into the house. Conrad is scared half to death and I need him in his right mind.
Very well. That does sound like Conrad. I'll think up some other plan. God be with you.
If it was... But he's still going to go in.
Look out.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, because if he was trying to kill me, he wouldn't be at the inn playing dice and stuff, would he? Announcing his presence. How you doing? I've got a key, I'm allowed in, okay? Still pacing around.
Oh, did you find anyone?
I did.
And?
And?
You needn't fear. I kept watch the whole night and nothing happened. A few folk passed by, but nobody dangerous.
And what about Pekar? Are you saying he has no malicious intentions?
Yep.
None. He's just doing some trade with the custodian. That's what brought him to where you were.
Well, if you're sure, but I'd still rather lie low for a while.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
We'll meet at Talmberg. Fantastic. So we've done everything. So next episode, we're going to head... If I went Conrad, we've got Quartermaster about pitch, we're going to go up there for that. So it's all around here. Ah, brilliant. I'm happy with the way that went. A rough start, to say the least. But you're going to go now? Wow. Okay, let's close it down! Yeah, happy with the way that went. All in all, obviously the thing with the guard here, very annoying. But I'm past that now. And the game tends to do that. It's like, I'm going to really annoy you, but I'm going to be also really good at the same time. And the good does outweigh the bad, but the bad just really wrenches you out of the experience in a way that I find utterly infuriating. Right, I am going to go then. We'll call it for this episode. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you have enjoyed it. I will see you next time, and I'll do my best not to forget. Until then, thanks very much. Toodaloo.